Hello, you guys. It is me again. And if you are new to the show, then hi, welcome. Today I am here with my friend Lion Flames or LeoTuber. And and we're going to be doing something a bit crazy. So I'm pretty sure if you see my channel, you know how I feel about DTE, or should I say Dora the Explorer, and I watched every episode of season 5. And I'm going to be roasting and reviewing all of them with my friends. And I just want to break down a few things. They're not really rules, but they're like expectations. So, unlike me, Leo is actually a fan of the show, but he's
Yeah,
also aware of how ridiculous it is.
I'm just not super big on it anymore like I was like many years ago. I kind of just grew out of it, but I still occasionally go back to it.
Yeah, so this isn't exactly a rant. It's more of like a review analysis. And in case you guys don't know, it, the airing order of the season 5 episodes is a lot different from the production order, but we're going to the production order. Also, if you like these episodes and you don't agree with anything we have to say, that's completely fine. It's just our personal opinion and it's not meant to be taken as fact. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and if you have any thoughts on any of the episodes, feel free to share in the comments. Just don't be an a-hole about it. All right, we have 20 of these rapscallions to go, so we might as well just start right now. Okay, first up is Doris Jack in the Box. Okay, do you want to go first or do I want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the basic plot of the episode is Dora and Boots are at a toy store and they're trying to get a toy for Dora's baby twins, Guillermo and Isabella, and because they're sick, and they find this Jack in the Box and they have to take it home,
Yo, yo, yo!
and that's basically the entire episode. Okay, hey, first up, what is up with this animation? I know this is a preschool show and it's DTE, so of course the colors are going to be vibrant, but this is like 10 times more saturated than any other episode from the past 4 seasons and all the other season 5 episodes.
Yeah, yeah. But the fun fact that problem only applies to the American printing of the episode. The international printing of the episode fixed that issue.
Seems like America really wanted to blind the kids' eyes. It's reminding me of that meme from the SpongeBob movie where King Neptune, is that his name? King Giant, King Neptune. So the king is bald and that makes everyone in Bikini Bottom go crazy and this one dude is like, my eyes! You can basically apply it to Doris Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened with the printing of that.
And when I watched the episode, seeing that animation really really came up to my mind that, oh yeah, this episode's for embryos. Also, for some reason, so you know how when you play a Jack in the Box, it goes pop goes the weasel. For some reason, Dora feels the need to sing that song, but it's not even the original lyrics. It's not all around the mulberry bush or all around the cobbler's bench. It doesn't even have anything to do with the actual song. It's just we're turning the crake and the Jack in the Box to get the clown to come out. To get him to come out, we all have to sing. Pop goes the weasel. Like what?
But like, that's kind of tough. Like, well, at least it's better than Pop Goldie earbuds. That one Fisher Price toy.
Go to earbuds.
And this is also a nitpick, but has Boots ever seen a Jack in the Box before? Because in the beginning, the first time they sing the song, Jack pops out before the song is finished, and then he's like,
Jack, you popped out too soon. You have to wait till the song says, "Pop goes the weasel."
Man, don't tell me what to do.
first off, never sing again. Second of all, these toys tend to do that. And also, here are some other things. So there's this scene where Tico is driving his car and he gives the gang a ride and they have to watch out for potholes. I'm just now noticing this, but why would Tico and everyone in his car look at me to watch out for potholes? Like, I'm not the driver here.
Reference to the DVD talk article of the Dora Saves the Snow Princess DVD.
Uh-huh. Like, I understand Dora and Boost looking at me, but Tico, like, dang, I thought I could trust you with driving. Also, we get our first international friend. That's a habit with DTE. Like, ever since that one special from season 4, season 5 felt the need to like introduce all Dora's friends from around the world. We got one from Russia, from one from Australia, I think, one from Danish, I think.
Yeah, one from Denmark, and yeah, two of them actually came from. Two of them actually were from were from that special. And
Okay.
I know they're trying to teach children about cultures and all, but how many? For all I know, Dora went on a whole bunch of world adventures. Because it's said that she knows them as they're her friends. So all I know, she went on a bunch of world adventures.
Yeah, it's pretty much the season 5 equivalent of the Explorer stars from season 3 and 4 because they're basically just plot devices that help out the gang.
And those already became non-existent in season 5 as well.
Yeah, and I say only season 5 because season 6 just abandoned that completely. Man, what even were seasons 5 and 6?
Them trying to experiment and them trying to be very experimental, I can say.
Like season 3 and 4?
Yeah, that too. Like new voices, new characters, and new stories.
Also, also another thing, when Dora, Boots, and the Jack in the Box are about to get to Dora's house, like the Jack in the Box loses his box, and then they have to find it in the bushes. But here's the crazy part. So Boots is like,
We've got to find Jack's box.
and then he does his stupid monkey noises, and then he jumps.
Ooh, ooh, ah. Look, every time Boots jumps, something comes out of the bushes.
I don't know what was more unnecessary, the monkey noises or the jump. Oh, who am I kidding? All my homies hate ooh ooh ah. And but here's the thing. Every time he jumps, the camera shakes a little bit, making it seem like he's causing an earthquake. Like, I don't know, maybe instead of causing earthquakes, you can just like find the boss in each of the bushes like a normal person.
But no, we gotta be extra. We gotta be extra. We gotta be all extra.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. Like, like what is this? Greek mythology? Are Dora and Boots just some mythical gods that just so happen to be stupid? Like, what is this? But other than that, the episode was like pretty boring. It's kind of like a nothing burger.
Yeah, honestly, the episode just kind of exists. It just kind of exists.
Yeah,
There's not. There's not. It's. I don't think. It's not super awful or anything. It's all right, but it just. It's not too. There's not too much that's marketable from it. It just sort of just exists.
yeah. And we're going to get to a lot more season 5 episodes that end up in that territory. Speaking of which,
Oh my gosh, you guys are twins.
Bark Bart to Play Park, or should I say Bark Bart to Play Sharks? I tend to call it that more than its actual name. Okay, so the episode starts off with Dora asking the audience if they like parties. They really drill into your head that she and Boots like parties. Or should I say love parties.
We love parties too.
And then Boots is being extra again, does a backflip and is like,
I love parties. I love parties. Go go gaga.
I love parties, I love parties. Yeah, okay, Pinkie
Yeah, we
Pie.
can tell.
Come on, every pony, smile, 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 fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine type of crap.
I'm not drinking Bengala. I'm not drinking Bengala.
I want to go galloping gala.
Then he gets kicked out. Like, get out. No animals allowed.
Wait a second, but ponies are animals, and we're referencing My Little Pony.
Oh, okay, no monkeys allowed.
Okay, you want to know why they mentioned parties? Well, it's because there's a Twins Day party, because I guess that just exists now. And Perito, Dora's dog, which is the Spanish word for puppy, actually has a twin that he hasn't seen since they were like babies or something. And for some reason, Dora doesn't think that the audience knows what twins are.
Here are Perito and his twin as little puppies. They look so alike. Do their eyes look the same?
And then Dora notices that Perito's twin actually has a little white spot on one of his ears. So the whole plot is basically just like me, new twins, and trying to find Perito's twin. It was basically just like another Nothing Burger as well, but it's not as much of a Nothing Burger as Jack in the Box because of how stupid it is. Like, why is there a random double doghouse in the middle of the forest? And I asked why the Twin Mountains are alive, but that's pretty much expected at this point for the show.
I like this episode more than I like Jack in the Boxes. At least there's more to talk about it. At least there's more to it.
Yeah, and some of these twins aren't even actual twins. Like they are just clones, like the grumpy old trolls twin, and what else? Roberto the robot's twin.
For all I know, another Roberto, another robot dog were created in the same way as the first one.
But some of them are actual twins, like Perito and his twin, and the Dutch twins, and those wiener dog twins from the double dog house.
And those two baby bluebird reskins.
Baby blooper reskins. They painted them red.
Yeah, the baby bluebird reskin only appear. The only other appearance that blue reskin made was in that super map episode. So I can very much believe that he has a twin.
And also, apparently, the map has a sister.
That never appears again.
Yeah, true. And it's basically just and her voice is basically just the map's voice, but it's Mark Wiener trying to sound like a female, which means it's more higher pitch.
Dora needs to get to the big Twins Day party! Well, we know how to get to the party!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And her name is Mappa. Her name is Map. Her name is just Map and
Like the map from the Dora reboot?
Yep. So, hey, Mappa. When are we gonna fight? It's the.
Well, at least the reboot version of the map song doesn't have the map saying his name 15 times.
And not to mention it's shorter.
Yeah. What else was I going to say? Yeah, this whole crap reminds me of that one Adam Sandler film, Jack and Jill. And there's this one scene at Play Park where Dora and Boots are looking for twins. Dora finds the Dutch twins, and then Boots says probably one of the stupidest lines I've ever heard from him.
I see Roberto the robot. Do you see his robot twin?
What? I thought that twin was a human. I did not know that it was a robot. I thought it was a human.
Like, he said robot twice. Oh my god, like sometimes when watching DTE I feel so bad for Harrison Jad and Reagan Mizrahi. Mostly Mizrahi because of Boots' lines, bro. Like whoever writes Boots' lines must be on drugs or something, because like
well, at least the little guy enjoyed it.
Yeah. He did. Also, I wanted to discuss Qualitapedia for a second, because like, remember how they had the great TV shows and terrible TV shows wiki?
Yes. Yeah.
Seasons 1 and 4 was on the best TV shows wiki, and seasons 5 to 8 are on the terrible TV shows wiki.
Back then, only seasons 1 to 2 were on the best TV shows wiki. Back then, seasons 3 to 4 were also considered terrible by the terrible TV shows wiki. Back in
I
like early 2021.
I mean, seasons 3 and 4 are not really. They're pretty like meh for me right now, but it's better than season 1. I mean, like I guess the first season, but that season was just like annoying. And I haven't watched enough season 2. Well, anyways, the reason I brought it up is because one of the reasons those seasons were on the terrible TV shows wiki was because the characters were like quote unquote flanderized. They were talking about Dora and Boots, and like I wanted to discuss both of their character flanderizations. Personally, there's not really much I noticed about seasons 1 and 4 Dora compared to seasons 5 to 8 Dora in terms of character.
She's kind of the same person. They're kind of the same person. They talk to the audience and audience.
Yeah, like the only major thing I noticed was the obvious voice change, and that she's somewhat of a bigger Mary Sue than she was in the first 4 seasons because they decided to make her this magical girl now. Well, actually, starting in season 4 with Fairy Tale Adventure.
Girl thinks she's Sailor Moon.
She's the one named Sailor Moon. She thinks she's a Disney princess. She has all the power in the world.
Yeah. Dora, you may have been a true princess once, but you're not a Disney princess.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you.
But other than she was Sophia the First before Sophia the First even existed.
Dora the First.
Yeah. And yeah. Other than that, they're basically like the same person. Like, what would seasons 1 to 4 Dora do that seasons 5 to 8 Dora went? Exactly. However, as for Boots, oh boy. Like, I genuinely do not know what was going on with Boots in season 5, bro. Like,
he grew down.
Words cannot describe, because like season 1 to 4, he was basically like the audience surrogate of the show. That's basically the type of character who's like supposed to relate to the audience the most. In this show's case, that's being the embryos. I mean 4-year-olds, preschoolers, which is fitting because like Boots is 4 to 5 years old in this show, and yeah, he is annoying. And he does a lot of stupid crap, and though I think season one Boots was more annoying than seasons 2 and 4 Boots, but season 5 Boots is like, it's like season 1 on steroids, bro. He's a lot more hyper. He does a lot more stupid stuff, and also, you know how when he gets really excited, he does his ear-piercing monkey noises? Yeah, in season 1, he does it 16 times. In season 5, he does it 28 times.
Bro being going over the top for no reason.
Like, nothing can be that exciting, little bro. And now that I think about it, this is basically the Boost character assassination episode. Because let me explain the scene in the double doghouse, right? So, Dora is too big to go through the door in the double doghouse, and Boost is short, so he can go through the door, and he runs into a computer thingy, right? And I just wanted to mention the season 4 episode Boost to Rescue for a second. So in that episode, Dora left her song in Boost's treehouse, so he has to go to a solo adventure all by himself as he learns the Spanish words for open, close, up and down, arriba, abajo, abre, and the other one.
Get that, close.
Yeah. And to be honest, Boost to Rescue was like, that episode was actually pretty good by this show's standards. Like, it's not a masterpiece, but it is decent.
Yeah. Goes to show that one of the secondary character hosts of the show.
Yeah, and And when Bruce goes to a computer thingy in the robot workshop thingy, he already says to Giannis that they know the Spanish word for open, which is abre. So he remembers that.
Hola. I know that word. Hola is hello in Spanish. Hola.
Para pasar por la casa del robot, di abre y cierra.
We know the words abre and cierra. They're in Dora's song.
But in Bart's play chart,
The door won't open. Hola. Hi. Hey, maybe this computer can open the door. Computer, open the door.
What?
¿Qué?
Oh, this computer speaks Spanish.
what? Are you dumb?
For all I know, Season 5 Boots not actually 5 years old. Perhaps he's just actually 4 years old.
No, 3. He's a 3-year-old on a sugar high.
Or 2.5.
That's 2.5 times 2 is 5. Oh god. Like, the computer thing literally just said hola, which is what your bilingual best friend says in every single episode past season 3. Like, it should not take you this long to realize that. So we have to learn the Spanish word for open again. And Boots should at least remember abre, but I think it does make sense that he learns the Spanish word for door and window, puerta and ventana, but I don't know why, but I literally had the feeling that Boots was going to pull a glot towards my face if I didn't say abre la puerta, because like at first he's like,
Can you say abre la puerta?
and then there's the awkward pause, and then Boots is like,
Say abre la puerta.
like, what? The child already said it. Like,
Say it again!
no, I am not saying it again.
Say it again!
Do
Now!
it yourself.
No!
Yeah. And also Twin Mountain scene. So after the double doghouse is the Twin Mountains, and after the gang is done putting the Twin Mountains back together again so they look alike, Boost gets all excited about climbing.
Time to climb. I love climbing.
I am just now realizing this game. What are these two looking at? And then he ends up climbing on the side of the mountain where it's really steep and slippery. And then the Dutch twins come, and then we get that whole triangle circle song. Triangle, triangle, circle, circle. Why y'all trying to be Team Umizoomi?
Yeah, coincidence that Umizoomi started production the same year that this episode finished production, 2008.
Yeah. And it was supposed to air in 2009, but ended up airing in 2010. And then Dora, Boots, and Perito start getting ready to climb the mountain. And it's like, can dogs even climb mountains? Especially since this is a literal puppy, a literal baby dog. But of course, Perito is able to climb the mountains because 1, the plot, 2, is Dora, and Dora equals stupidity, and 3, like I said, really wants to climb the mountain. And then the mountain ends with a slide for some reason. Because I guess that's how mountains are. Beast, Diego, puppies can climb mountains. I love how Bella's version of Diego's animal facts are literally just inaccurate bullcrap.
Yep, that's the point.
Okay, what else? It turns out that Perito's twin is Swiper's own dog. That's pretty cute. Yeah, this episode's not that great either.
No, I don't. I probably would rank it a bit higher than I do enjoy it more than Jack in the Box.
Yeah. Okay, next up is...
No, I'm not faking it. I want to bite someone. Sugar, 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 sugar. I don't know what to do with all this energy.
3 Kings Day. Get it? Because it's episode 3 and the title is 3 Kings Day. I am so funny. Fun fact, this is the only This is the only season 5 episode where Diego is actually relevant.
Yeah, that's one of the highlights, since for the most part he's not in the spotlight. And that's probably because Go Diego Go is still in production.
Yeah. And did you know that Three Kings Day is an actual real biblical holiday?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's pretty obscure, so I'll give the episode props for acknowledging that holiday.
Santiago also did an episode on the holiday, but we all know what happened to that. The show died.
The fact that Santiago of the Seas and Dora are created by Valerie Valdez. Yeah, other than that fact, it's not really all that. The episode's not really all that special. And
So personally, I would still put it higher than Bart to Play Park.
yeah, and also, how is there a desert in the rainforest?
Dora the Explorer logic.
like first you start off at the animal center, and then you have to get to excruciatingly hot weather, and then you're back into the rainforest again. Like, how does that even work? So basically, the plot is Dora, Boots, and Diego are getting ready for the Three Kings Day party, and they have animals that they're riding. Diego is riding the elephant and bringing out the toys. Boots is riding the camel and bringing out the candy. We'll get to this later. And Dora is riding the horse and giving out the special cake that has a surprise inside. But after Swiper scares off the animals go missing. And then they basically have to find the animals.
The animals are gone.
I do a better Boots impression than you. Dora, the animals are gone.
Dora, the animals are gone.
Like my sanity. That's fun. We get our pattern song, this time with the light up camels, the blue, blue, green, green, red song. And then they end up finding the camel, and the camel still has the candies, and then Boots is like, "Can I ride him now, Diego?" And Diego's like, "Sure you can." And then he
Can I ride him now, Diego? Sure you can.
yeah, this is the episode where I realized that Boots does the monkey noises 28 times in that season and not 27. And the crazy thing is, the DTE wiki has a category of the episodes in which Boots says ooh ooh ah ah, and they have a category with the ooh ah ah audio coming from Dora's Jack in the Box, and the Three Kings Day episode isn't even on there. So like,
well, considering that I sometimes edit the Dora wiki, like I don't know if it's been added yet, but if it doesn't, I can go do that.
yeah, and also I'm pretty sure Boots got high and pretty much I'm pretty sure the candy has drugs in it, like you thought of, and like Boots ate some of the candy prior to the party because like he just ended up getting really hyper after the scenes where they find the camel.
Yeah, perhaps some of it is even banana flavor, or some of it's happy pills. God knows what's in that bag.
Like, I am not eating from there. Because in the one scene where this little international friend, is it international? I think her name was Nellie, and she says that she knows a way that they can find a horse, and Boots just is like, he says the word how 3 times in his usual high-pitched voice.
Well, I think I know how we can find him. How?
You cannot be serious right now. What is the camel looking at? And then it's Three Kings Day party, where they're finished giving out the cake. He says, "I can't wait to see whose piece of cake has a surprise inside." And he has to yell it out like it's a season 3 episode.
I can't wait to see whose piece of cake has a surprise inside. My special day? My special day? My special day! My special day! It's my special day!
Like, it's never that serious.
Besides, you're not. Besides, you're not. You ain't getting the surprise.
Yeah. Boost seems like the type of person to pretend to get hyper or when they eat sugar. And the thing is, sugar doesn't actually make you hyper. It's like because sugar is mostly associated with exciting events like parties and and that's what gets the kids excited, not the candy. So the candy is pretty much the association with that. But yeah, Three Kings Day was pretty much alright. Like it's the best episode so far that we talked about. Okay, next up is
Hey, wake up. This is a kidnapping.
Number Cuatro Isa's Unicorn Flowers. Okay, so the plot of the episode is Dora and Isa are like growing flowers or whatever, but then this unicorn comes into the garden, and the unicorn is trying to find his mom, so they have to get to his mom, and yeah, I'm just going to start the review. First off, actually pretty interesting how Isa's the one traveling with Dora this time.
Yeah, she takes the spotlight this time.
Especially since she's more chill compared to the rest of Dora's friends.
Yeah, that's what I like about her.
Yeah, she's honestly pretty chill, to be honest. And also, how is a rainbow going to come into the sky and then this unicorn goes on the rainbow and then it just disappears? Like, is this rainbow a kidnapper? Kidnap a rainbow on the loose.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that rainbow.
I'm like, oh my god. And also, the unicorn's name is Unicornio, and to those of you who watch DTE, if that name sounds familiar to you, that's because he's a season 6 character from the Enchanted Forest trilogy.
Uh-oh! This rabbit's headed for Boots!
Gotta help him!
And like season 5 Unicornio and season 6 Unicornio, you cannot convince me are the same person.
Hi, yo me llamo Unicornio.
I want to be king, but I don't know if I can do that.
It's not just the voice, like season 5 Unicornio is like portrayed as an actual toddler, and season 6 Unicornio is the king of an enchanted land. And season 5 Unicornio is completely chill when they get to the dragon's cave, but season 6 Unicornio has beef with the dragons for some reason. I don't know why they never explained it in the Enchanted Forest trilogy. Wait, is the Enchanted Forest the raisins?
For all I know, that unicorn ran away from the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah, and it's like, what's up with that? Like, is this some sort of child labor or something? Like, other than that, there's not really that much to say about the episode, but I put it above all the other 3 episodes we talked about so far, mainly because Isa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you have to try to do something a bit different.
yeah.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Yeah, I want it louder though. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Next up is Benny's Big Race. Benny to rig the race.
That race is just really vague.
Okay, so the plot of the episode is Dimwit and Blockhead are at some sort of race, and they don't even know where the finish line is. And Benny is attending the race, which is why they're here. And like, some really insane stuff happens here. Like, the race is ran by the Big Red Barney Regents, I mean chicken.
Lazy, and who then became a lazy nugget in the reboot.
And when the animals, when it's time for the animals to start racing, Benny's go-kart somehow breaks. Like, how does that even happen? You should have got that fix before you started the race. And then Benny's like,
Maybe I should just give up.
that's honestly the kind of reaction that I probably would have gotten when watching season 5, but the queen never gives up. Yeah, basically the entire moral of the story is never give up. And it's like, I just know the Big Red Chicken wanted to crash out on Benny after or they fist the go-kart. Like, just, like, oh my god, quit stalling and get to the racing. Bark, bark! I'm sorry, I cannot do a Big Red Chicken impression. And then Benny asked Dora and Boots if they want to join him in the race, and then Boots starts getting hyper again. Yippee!
Yeah! Hey, you wanna ride with me? Yeah! I love go-karts!
Of course you do, Boots. You love everything. And can I just mention that the racers in the race are complete idiots? Like, why is this pig trying to stop and get an apple? Like, you have a race to attend, bro. And then, like, how are you going to attend the race but not know where the finish line is? And I just have to ask, how is it possible that you can bounce up and down over cones in a go-kart? That should not be possible. Like, does the go-kart have a jump button or something? Is this a video game? Is this Super Mario Bros. Game?
Well, considering that the show was supposed to be a CD-ROM game.
Oh, right. Oh, look! Desert in the middle of the rainforest again! That's fun.
And the go-kart needs water, too. But apparently it ran out of water. But apparently the go-kart needs water to run, apparently.
Like, I thought it needed fuel, not water.
I think your go-kart needs water.
And then, before they get to the dunes, I think they run into this stupid sloth that is sleeping. I don't know why you would want a sloth in the race. Like, they're literally the slowest animals on planet Earth, next to turtles. And then Boots is like,
Wow, he's really sleeping!
I'm like,
They really took slow and steady wins the race. They really took that very seriously when they put the sloth.
like, oh my god, I thought he had a drug overdose or something. He said the word sleeping like it was a slur. Then again, this is season 5, so it probably is a slur to him. Like, I think I'm going to go to sleep. Did you just say a slur? And then in the end, when Benny and the Arbol are about to get to the finish line, Dora and Boots think it's a good idea to chant "Never Give Up," and that somehow gives Benny the power to win the race. And it's like, does that count as cheating or something?
It's please ass thing.
Still not as bad as the hide and go seek episode and the whole plot of Blaze and the Monster Machines. Let's Blaze! Like, oh my god, no. Like, I don't understand how they call out Crusher for Sheen, but they never call out Blazed.
Gary Sue.
Freaking hypocrite. Blazy Stew. Though it was pretty nice to see Benny encourage the R racers to never give up, since that's the advice he got from his friends.
Yeah, even though it did show he didn't care that much about waiting if he's gonna just stop and help everyone else. But that's very genuine. That's genuine. You're gonna sacrifice yourself for someone else.
Yeah. Okay, overall, the episode is below Unicorn Flowers and Three Kings Day, but above every other episode.
Yeah, there is some to work with that one.
It's from the heart, School stupid!
What episode was next? Oh, right, first day of school. Okay, so the plot of the episode is, today is Boots and Tigo's first day of school, and Dora's coming along with them? Shouldn't she be going to school too?
I guess perhaps she just doesn't have school today, or maybe her first day of school starts later.
Yeah.
Tigo and Boone start off the show, or episode.
Yeah, so the whole plot is, Boots helps Tigo out with English, since Tigo only speaks Spanish for the most part, and Tigo helps out Boots with Spanish. And then there's this one scene where Dora is saying hi to the audience, and then she's like, "Are you ready to go to school, Boots?" And Boots is just like jumping up and down and excited.
Are you ready to go to school, Boots? Yes!
Just wait until you get to high school. Unless you have the same mentality that you have at 2.5 years old, it's not
Just wait till you get to middle school, bro.
yeah, you're not gonna be jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Promise.
Bro's probably going to get beaten up for saying crap like that. And Tika was also excited to go to school, though he doesn't come off as hyperactive as Boots, though.
¿Y tú, Tika? ¿Estás listo? Sí!
And then Dora's like,
Are you ready to go to school with us?
and it's like, why are you dragging me into this, gang?
Oh, I'm really about to finish school. Actually, I'm about to finish school. I'm not going back. I'm not going back now. I'm really about to finish it. Leave me out of this.
Anyways, this episode was basically kind of a bore, though I wouldn't really consider it nothing burger. An episode's only a nothing burger if it's aggressively boring.
It's a bit weaker, but it's still kind of good.
And the trio rides on some really lazy turtles. Like, why are these turtles randomly falling asleep? Did they all pull an all-nighter or something? Like they were out in the club, the turtle club, and then Swiper comes, and then he just like swipes Boots and Tico's lunches.
But he doesn't swipe the. He takes the food, but not the lunchboxes themselves.
That is cold.
Yeah, I'll take the food. Just take you have the lunchbox back though.
And it's like, and then Boots is like,
Yeah.
My bananas are stuck way up in the tree.
"Aren't you a monkey?
He
You
forgot he
can
was a
literally
monkey.
just climb to get to the bananas."
He forgot he was a monkey.
Boots, cuidado con la banana! Huh?
Or maybe he's just not actually a monkey.
No, he's a minion. Remember,
For all I know, Swiper was probably just hungry.
remember the whole mini yap episode I did?
Season 5 Boots is not a monkey. He's a freaking minion! Illumination!
Like, they're up in the tree. You could literally get the bananas from the tree by climbing and get your boyfriend, Tico's walnuts down from the tree.
Kind of like that Lost and Found episode.
How many bananas do we need? Okay, 3 bananas. Is this enough?
Yeah, Boots has a really short attention span that episode. And that's the second episode too, so this is pretty much just high from the start. And this episode made me realize that Boots and Tico are pretty much like the same person, except Tico is fluent in Spanish and he's actually kind of more chill than Boots, which is actually makes sense because if you watch Dora's first trip from season 4, Boots actually knew Tico before he knew Dora.
And probably all the other cast in the show, really.
I'm using my brain here. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say. This one is going below Betty's Big Race, but above all the other episodes.
Baby girl just farted my mouth.
Oh, Lord.
Girl,
Hey, what's
really
all
you
this?
farted my mouth. I like you and you farted my mouth.
Next up is Backpack Parade.
The one episode where Backpack takes the stage.
Yeah, because she's pretty much almost useless in this season. Okay, so the gang is getting ready for a Backpack Parade because those just exist now. But Backpack keeps on sneezing, and like the whole thing is they have to get to the parade so she can sing her Backpack song. And I really want to know who be making these locations in the rainforest. Who makes a hiccup bridge? How do you make a bridge hiccup? How do you even make a bridge alive? Like, do you use dark magic or something? And then Boots is like,
The only way to get rid of my hiccups is if someone scares me.
We can try to scare you.
we have to scare the hiccup bridge. No, you don't. Like, Dora and Backpack maybe, but you can literally just scream your monkey noises non-stop, and the bridge will already have the pieces be on the bridge. Oh, anyways, then there's another international friend, and then the gang has to sound like roosters to wake up the forest, but they don't say cock-a-doodle-doo, they say kikiriki.
Let's all sound like roosters. Say, kikiriki.
Like, what type of noise is that? Kikiriki? Like, why can't you just sound like a normal rooster? Why can't y'all just say cock-a-doodle-doo?
Like in the Louder episode.
Season 5 trying to be different.
They tried to be unique. And it kind of is.
Yeah, it's unique, but for really negative reasons. And then when they get to the backpack parade, when they almost get there, Swiper shows up, and then Boost is like,
He's gonna try to swipe my backpack.
or maybe Swiper's just trying to swipe backpack herself, like in the backpack episode. Logic, brain power. Like, shut up, Boost. You are not the main character. Actually, Nya Cutie, Boost is the Doraconist, which means he is the second main character. Shut up, I don't care.
Main character syndrome.
But at least the boy Swiper got a cowboy backpack. Yeah, this episode basically just sits. I'm putting it below Benny's Big Race. I actually have to believe that although the Backpack Parade episode wasn't the first produced episode, I actually believe that this was the first one Caitlin Sanchez recorded her voice lines for, considering how younger her voice sounds. I actually did not notice that.
Yeah, her voice sounds a bit younger in comparison to some of the other earlier produced episodes.
The only real difference I noticed is between Caitlin Sanchez's Dora voice is the difference between her performance in season 5 and her performance in season 6. Anyways, this episode just sits.
Yeah, though at least it's more noteworthy. At least it's more noteworthy.
And it's a better first episode than Jack in the Box.
Now I see why Nick Jr. aired that first.
Gotta love how Dora and Snowfair are just standing there like NPCs, while Bouncy Boots continues his buffoonery.
Okay, next up is a Boots episode. Bouncy Boots. Okay, so Boots' boots are at the shoe shop because he got holes in them.
Again.
Just like in Fidget Machine, but there are somehow more holes. And the delivery bird brings in the boots, but they're actually not the boots because they're going boing boing. And they have the little spring stickers on them, which Boots' boots don't have. And so they have to go to the shoe shop. Okay, so first thing, so there's these 3 bridges, and Boots can't see the bridges until he goes boing boing up the trees, and then he sees the bridges, but he's just like pausing in the air until the blue cursor clicks on the bridges, and it's like, does Boots have levitation powers or something? And then we get like the boing boing song. That's honestly pretty catchy.
Yeah, it's a bop. Though, for the most part, I mainly listen to the song and the French version of the song.
Boing boing. Everybody's dancing to the boing boing. Up and down, boing boing, all around, boing boing. Everybody boing boing.
Yeah, I was just pretty much waiting for that song to come on again. Nothing else matters in this episode.
Yeah, it's a bop.
Except the one scene where they're about to head to the shoe shop, but Swiper comes in again. And he's trying to swipe the Bouncy Boots, but then Boots gets the idea to jump over Swiper every time he attempts to swipe the boots, and that's pretty much the smartest thing that Boots has ever done this season. Like, rare footage of season 5 Boots being smart, that automatically makes it better than most of the season, especially because we're getting closer and closer to the latter half. But other than that, yeah, it's just a sits.
Yeah, no, I would rank it would rank it a bit higher in the season 5 thing.
It's between Benny's Big Race and Backpack Parade.
I couldn't imagine this type of word to actually have Bouncy Boots.
Yeah. Also, the Bouncy Boots belonged to Benny the whole time.
I'm going to sleep.
Next up is the Mayan Adventure. Okay, so the episode starts off with Dora and Boots learning some game where you have to like wiggle and then like bump the ball, and then it goes into this circular hoop. And Boots asks Dora where she learned the game from, and it's from a book about Mayans. And then there's this story about this team of Mayans like in some game where they have to bump this ball. But there's this one boy who uses his magic, which is cheating, with a magic ball. And how can Dora and Boots see the magic balls glow, but the audience, the players, and the coach cannot? Like, this episode is basically just making the duo look like the smarter ones in comparison.
Well, considering the creators of there's some articles and stuff that say that Dora is smart. Those to some that one may argue the opposite of that.
Girl is not smart at all. Okay, so anyways, Dora and Boots go on full super wide mode and teleport to the book to help the two main guys. I forgot their names, so I don't bother looking them up. Went to game fair and square, and yeah, this episode is like the episode where I have the least amount of things to say about.
Are you sure about that?
It's still, to me, it's still better than a Super Y episode. And
Yeah, I know you don't like Super Y that much.
Yeah, it's not really the worst PBS kids show out there. For right now,
Teletubbies.
I would say that, but I actually haven't watched much of it. So for now, it's going to be Pinkalicious. For now, I will give Mayan Adventure some credit. Give Mayan Adventure some credit for trying to experiment a little bit with like a new location.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of
because like I think like the whole thing is like kind of like an ancient thing, or like an ancient thing from the past. It's like it's trying to imitate some Mexican thing that happened. Mexican thing that.
Yeah, the visuals are pretty cool, and also
they're trying to stand out. So I would rank it a bit high.
Yes, which automatically makes it better than Jack in the Box, but yeah, it's going below Bart to Play Park. I just felt numb the whole time, which is the polar opposite to the next episode.
This house down.
Oh, yes, I will. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll...
This is a certified hood class.
Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. Dora takes the Three Little Pigs gang. Okay, so the episode is a sequel to the season 4 episode Dora's Fairy Tale Adventure. That's the episode where Dora and Boots are introduced to Fairy Tale Land, but a wish disguised as a tree gives Boots a banana, and now he becomes Sleeping Boots. Yay! I mean, no! So now Dora has to become a princess and save him. Okay, now back to Three Little Pigs episode. So the episode starts with Dora and Boots at the gates of Fairy Tale Land. Surprise, surprise! Boots loves Fairy Tale Land because it's got all his favorite fairy tales inside.
Despite the fact that he almost got put into a permanent sleep there.
Like, no way! It's almost like it's called Fairy Tale Land! Anyways, Dora says that she and Boots are reading one of her favorite stories from Fairy Tale Land, and after giving some really obvious hints, she's like, what story are we reading? Epic moment number 1. After the awkward pause...
I thought we were reading Alice in Wonderland.
Huh?
I thought we were reading Alice in Wonderland. Just kidding.
I thought we were reading Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, epic moment number 1. After Dora and Boots do the awkward pause, they are like, the Three Little Pigs, but they can't just say it normally. Oh, no. They have to say,
The Three Little Pigs! Right!
Like, why are y'all so dramatic? Like, what type of person under the age of 3 doesn't know what the Three Little Pigs is? But you want to know what's more epic than a drum roll? The scene that comes after that. Epic moment number 2. Boots gets super duper hyper and he does a backflip and he says, and I quote, I'm pretty sure you know what the line is already. I love the Three Little Pigs. Oh,
Oink, oink, oink.
I love the Three Little Pigs. Oink, oink, oink.
At least you can do the pig noises without laughing from it. Like, it's like, first off, Dora, are you looking at Boots's cake? And secondly, it is the Three Little Pigs. It cannot be this exciting. And that line is one of the cringiest things I've ever seen in my life, and I loved every moment of it. And why is he staring into my soul when he does this?
He's trying to put on a little show.
Bro's always trying to be the funny one.
A literal clown.
And then Dora laughs because of course she does.
Yeah, I can totally see Boots doing a little piggy dance, the piggy dance from MLP.
Piggy dance? Piggy dance?
Yes, the one from MLP.
Oh, another MLP reference. Anyways, epic moment number 3. Dora laughs like a chipmunk over some freaking pig noises. And get this. While Boots was doing the whole Three Little Pigs line, there was this whimsical Disney music playing in the background, and then it immediately stopped so Dora can say this wonderful line.
I love when the big bad wolf huffs and puffs.
Like the delivery, bro. The way she says it so slowly, like
Dora's got interesting taste.
like the immediate switch up is crazy. Fun fact, I actually know the entire opening scene up until Dora opens the Three Little Pigs book by heart. By heart, Leo. I could literally do a video where I just reenact it.
Yeah, I think Nickelodeon themselves really liked the episode too, as one animation cycle. Part of it was used in a handful of Nick's preschool promotions from around 2009 to 2011, and another animation from that episode was used in the Nick Jr. wordplay bumper.
Yeah. Okay, back to the Huffs and Puffs line. That sounds like either a sexual joke or a wheat reference. So the Three Little Pigs' house is messed up because Swiper swiped the piggy's bricks and other things from Fairy Tale Land, and like. Okay, let me just mention that the main 3 characters, Dora, Boots, and Swiper, are absolutely insane in this episode. So Swiper is trying to change the fairy tales like they do with Super Y, and he somehow doesn't know that if he changes up the fairy tales, they won't be the same. And then he immediately switches up, like, I really like those piggies. Then why did you steal the bricks from them?
Because he loves swiping. It didn't help that he tried to swipe from a piggy again in another episode, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
And Dora's being straight up freaky, and Boots is just Boots. Bacon Boots. Okay, so the whole plot is they have to fist the fairy tales. And like then you get this little song while you're traveling. We need to pass the justice to bring the piggies back their bricks. That opening melody is actually pretty catchy, and somehow the melody reminds me of the Hi Ho song from Snow White. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. You see the similarities, right?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to go through that.
Okay, and then there's a straw mountain, and they have to get a really big balloon to go down, and after that there's like the stick maze, and but before they get to the maze, the gang notices Cinderella, and Swiper gives Cinderella her art glass slipper, and Cinderella must have riz, bro, because why was Swiper held for heels? Like, I'm pretty sure this Cinderella is the prettiest person in the world in the Dora universe because
Cinderella!
What? She's missing something too!
Not Cinderella!
and then Swiper gets all dizzy after Cinderella thanks him, and it's like,
Here is your glass slipper, Cinderella. I'm sorry for swiping it.
Gracias, señor Swiper.
Oh, man.
like Boots and Swiper are simps, low-key simps.
Yeah, he really likes Cinderella.
Anyways, oh, that was epic moment number 4. Epic moment number 5. The Big Bad Wolf's performance in this episode.
I'll stop them with a huff and a puff and a blow. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow.
The voice actor was giving it his all, like so much energy during that scene.
I'll blow. I can't blow down that house of bricks.
Oh, also epic moment number 6. This is a Swiper on the good side episode, of course. Swiper's the GOAT.
Yeah, he is.
In all seriousness, this is pretty much like an average episode, but it's like a 6 or 5 out of 10. But I sure do love glazing it. It is so fun.
Yeah, I would put it a bit higher for what it tries to do.
I put it at the top. Forget that. Forget the rules. I freaking love the 3 Little Pigs. Anyways, I think we're done glazing this episode, unfortunately. I'll be back, episode 10.
Boring!
I have so little to say about this episode. How do you make magic boring?
By making it formulaic and simplistic.
Like, I haven't even watched the season 6 Big Red Chicken's magic show episode, but I'm pretty sure that's more interesting. Bruce literally becomes a chicken in that episode. A chicken!
Book, 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 book!
Book!
Hey, I'm Chicken Boots! Ooh, bok, bok!
Hey, I'm Chicken Boots! Ooh, bok. I cannot do these Boots lines without laughing myself off. Like, I don't know if it was like late or night, so it was pretty close to my bedtime, but this episode was just numb. I was just feeling numb the whole time. I didn't feel anything. The only source of entertainment I got from this episode was that whole abracadabra song because of how bad it was. Like the second time they sing it, they don't even try to follow the melody.
Look at that bird sitting on alone. I'm sure we can help him. Maybe we can give him a friend of his own.
Boots, never sing again, please.
He proceeds to do so anyway.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Oh, I haven't even explained the plot of the episode yet. Okay, so Big Red Chicken is putting on a magic show, but then he becomes small, and the hat leads to Magic Land, so they gotta get there, so the Big Red Chicken can become big again, and I don't even know. If there was one interesting thing about this episode, I guess I wasn't expecting the rope that they got from Bat to be a magic rope, because the rope appeared short at the beginning, but they had to make the rope longer by saying abracadabra. Yeah, this episode was pretty much just nothing.
I'll give it a few points for how the locations are based on magic tricks, and one more thing. This is also the first episode in production order where they try to pull a go with the abracadabra, say it louder one more time.
What?
Yeah,
Abracadabra, say it louder?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
That's the first episode production order where they try to pull a go with that.
Yeah. Anyways, this episode is going above Jack in the Box, but below everything else. Okay, we're done with that episode. Next up is Benny's Treasure, another Benny the Bull episode. Okay, so the plot is today is junk day, but Benny doesn't see his garbage as garbage. He sees it as treasure. And we get this song called Hooray, Today is Junk Day, and I do not like this song, and the gang is hallucinating from drugs, and Benny cannot sing at all. And can I turn this off now?
But oh no, map and backpack are getting taken away by a garbage truck.
Because those two are not people. Because those two are non-existent or into drugs.
Oh no!
The drugs made them the drugs made the drugs made them invisible.
Dora, Boots, and Benny decided to get high, and Map and Backpack said no to drugs.
So now they can't see them now.
Why are we making this episode more insane than it already is? Anyways, Boots is the first person to point out that the junk truck has taken them by mistake. And then Dora's like, we gotta go get Map and Backpack. And then Boots is like, but we don't know where they're going. And then Boots does some of the stupidest crap imaginable.
We gotta go get Map and Backpack, but we don't know where they're going. Who do we ask for help when we don't know which way to go? Boots, the map, right!
We ask for help. We don't know which way to go. The information that Map and Backpack were gone just came, and it went. Came from one ear and it went out the other ear.
Bro has a 1 second attention span.
Then he had the nerve to say, the map, right.
Like, who was answering him?
Nothing like talking down to children.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I could imagine little Susie in the audience going, Mommy, why did Boots say that?
Mommy, why is Boots saying the map? He's not here.
Because he's stupid, that's why, honey. Luckily, Dora is slightly smarter than him, so she reminds him.
She snaps him out of that.
Yeah. And then they use like a telescope thingy to see where the junkyard leads to, and we can't just call it the junkyard, we have to call it the junkyard. Like, this is basically that whole Muddy Mud situation from Dora Saves King Unicornio from season 6, before the episode even existed.
Dora, those sneaky owls broke the bridge. Now the pieces are in the muddy mud.
Now the pieces are in the muddy mud. Like, shut up. Like, of course the junkyard is going to be junky.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you were expecting it to be beautiful or what.
Beautiful yard?
I don't know, considering they're seeing all this garbage, this treasure, I wouldn't be surprised if they were expecting it to be beautiful.
Yeah. So, I guess Boots notices a trash can while they're on the way to the bridge, but it's not actually a trash can, it's Swiper, and Boots starts to grow suspicious, but Dora and Benny don't become suspicious, and then he's like constantly mood swinging throughout the whole thing, and like literally everyone was high during the Swiper knows Swiper scene in this episode. Swiper knows swiping scene. Like, are y'all okay? Do you need help? Because I can sure get some. Like, I'm pretty sure Benny takes 2 happy pills a day, Dora takes 4 happy pills a day, and Boots takes 8 happy pills a day. 2, 4, 8. The combination's the gate.
Someone needs to call the doctor immediately.
Okay, so then they get to Swan Lake, I think, after the bridge, and it's like another international friend, Yuki, and then she shows the gang how to make origami, and then it turns out that the swan can fly, and Dora, Boots, and Benny shouting, "It can fly," was the highlight of the episode for me for some reason. Like, they're literally questioning the logic to your own show. Like, did you forget what show you're in? You're in a show where mountains can speak, and there is a hiccup bridge.
And a desert in the rainforest. And everything is a lie, too. Keep that in mind.
And, didn't really like the episode all too much. I think I would put it below Mayan Adventure, I think.
The episode's still a bit higher in my ranking for trying to change up the formula just a little bit.
Yeah, and also,
and for its magician of imagination and whatnot.
I'm just now starting to realize that my ranking is a bit messy. It's pretty much going off on how much I enjoyed the episodes, and let's see, next up. Oh boy, Super Baby Scream Adventure. Okay, first off, ever since season 4, the show had a bit of a habit of doing sequel episodes to their previous episodes. Super Spies 2 is the sequel to Season 2 Super Spies. Pirate Treasure Hunt, sequel to Pirate Adventure.
Yeah.
Dora Saves Fairy Tale Land and Three Little Pigs. Dora's Fairy Tale Adventure, and some others. But let's be honest here. Out of all of the classic episodes, Super Babies is the one that deserved a sequel the least. Is there anyone who genuinely liked that Super Babies episode? It was basically just the writer's desperate attempt to be cutesy.
Upon 2022 rewatch it's pretty low.
Pretty much my least favorite episode of the series. Right up there with some other episode that we'll be getting to. Ugh. But anyways, I had very low expectations for this episode. I thought it would be on my bottom 5 at least. But to be honest, I pretty much just felt numb the entire time. So the plot is it's almost time for the Super Baby siesta, which I guess that means nap time in Spanish, and they read some story about the Dream Fairy, and the Dream Fairy is asleep, so she can't grant the wishes to the children, and...
Yeah, and she locked out her rooster.
That is just messed up!
Yeah, Dream Fairy is not a good... Yeah, she's not good to keep looking after roosters. Let alone taking care of a rooster. Nothing like dozing off while your rooster is trying to get back in.
The Dream Fairy is basically the villain of this episode. Yeah, like I said, the episode was, I felt numb throughout the episode. It's basically just like kitty fluff. There's not really much I can say about the episode.
To me, it's pretty low in my ranking.
Yeah, it is bottom 2 so far in my ranking. But at least it's not Super Babies 1.
Girl, let me get that booty!
Episode 14, Pirate Treasure Hunt. Okay, so basically, Dora and Boost and this NPC Piggy named Little Piggy, such a creative name, are at a pirate treasure hunt contest, and they are the replacements for the Pirate Pigs pirate crew because the pirate crew is really incompetent
and lazy.
Yeah, like what did they do to get tummy aches, bro?
Yeah, Pirate Pig needs to stand up. He needs to grow thicker skin.
If I was Pirate Pig, I would be making them walk the plank.
Get the hell up now, or else.
Yeah, and how could you not bring a mat to the Pirate Treasure Hunt contest? It was Pirate Pig's dream to win that contest, for crying out loud.
Yeah, they do not care
at all.
They just want their paycheck.
Like, Dora, Boots, and Little Piggy are literally doing a better job at being crewmates because, like, imagine what they would have been doing if they didn't get tummy aches.
Yeah, you might as well replace them.
And then we have to go over some generic pirate rules. And Pirate Pig forgot basic counting, so we have to remind him of which number comes next. And if I remember, the pirate rules were you have to dress like a pirate, you have to sing a pirate song, and
you have to share the treasure.
And you have to always be polite. Yeah, right.
Thanks
to our good friends the Somalis, pirates don't seem like quite as much fun as they did when the first Pirates of the Caribbean came out. DVD talk reference.
But that's not the biggest issue. It's limited educational value. It's frustrating, as color matching is all you really get from the show, aside from some minor number sequence and the usual new word of Spanish.
Yeah, the show really barely ever teaches Spanish. Most of it is just tomfoolery and obnoxiousness, and then you get some basic math, and then 5% of it is match.
Funny thing about these mermaids, they won't let us pass unless we give them their favorite mermaid treat.
And since we're appealing to embryos, we can't just say fruit snacks. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's boring.
How about yummy, gummy, fishy, fruity snacks? Yay!
Yummy, gummy, fishy, fruity snacks!
Yummy, gummy, fishy, fruity snacks?
Yummy, gummy, fishy, fruity snacks. Just say fruit snacks, little bro, like a normal person.
But that's boring.
Okay, after the mermaid thing, we get a daily dose of filler night. because one of the pirate rules is to always be polite and get some Spanish words for being polite, I guess. And then after that, it starts to get foggy, and the little piggy goes overboard. She falls into the river and somehow survives. And then she's like standing up in the ocean like nothing happened. Like, does little piggy have plot armor, bro?
Little NPC piggy with plot armor.
Yeah. I think Bacon Boots has competition.
Boots versus an NPC piggy.
Dora versus a minor character. And international friends again. This time it's May. Pretty sure she's Chinese.
Yep, she is.
The fact that Nick Jr. also had a Chinese related show in 2008, which is the same year that season 5 released.
Yeah, and that show is an interactive show, and Dora is clearly an interactive show as well.
Yeah. And then they get to this monkey cave, and they have to act like monkeys to get through the cave, and we get this really stupid song about it. And it's like, when you take the act like monkeys part out of context, it seems pretty... And then after the whole monkey cave thing, they get the treasure, but they have to share the treasure, and I'm pretty sure that's not how a contest works.
To be fair, I don't. If I recall correctly, I don't think there was any scene where the pirate team had where their team had to share treasure with the other teams. So I could be wrong.
At least there's a clear winner. So I'm pretty much done with this episode. Below Mayan Adventure, but it's above Benny's treasure.
Yeah, it's fairly high, but there are better episodes.
Yeah.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
You want to know what the interesting is about us, Leo? We have different views on DTE and DTE Season 5, but we both have the same least favorite episode of the season. And that episode is... drumroll please. Oh, Dora helps the birthday whistle.
Oh my god, bro.
Sunshine, rainbows, happiness, unicorns. That's the episode.
Yeah. Or as I like to call it, Dora helps me lose my brain cells. Okay, so the plot of this episode is there's this birthday whistle, and he grants wishes, and like with his wand, and he makes a wish on his own birthday, but the wishing wand blows away, and it somehow teleports to Dora, and she has to return it. First off, Whistle. What type of name is a Whistle? That sounds like a toilet humor joke.
That can also apply to the Wizzle Wishes episode too.
Like, where were you? It's almost time for cake. Sorry, I had to go take a birthday whistle. Oh my god, I drank so much soda. I think I have to take a birthday whistle.
Yeah, I'll have to take an hour-long whistle. Hour-long whistle.
Hour-long whistle.
Come on, hurry up! I need to take my whistle now.
Take my whistle. Okay. Anyways, we get this whole Wizzle World song.
We're in the Wizzle World, and we got the one with the power to make wishes come true. We're in the Wizzle World, so let's find a way.
And that's literally all the lyrics I know. And then, like...
Feliz cumpleaños.
Oh, and the Feliz cumpleaños part. You know what also teaches the word Feliz cumpleaños? Season 1 episode Surprise! And I'd rather watch that episode.
At least there's a plot. At least there's conflict in that episode. There's not.
Season 1 is somewhat better than season 5.
Birds of Widow. There's not that much of a plot. There's not much conflict. It's just sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, and a bunch of...
I noticed that even when watching it back in 2023.
And a bunch of stupidity, because, like, there's this one scene where Swiper is disguised as a present and Boost notices, and he's like, "Hey, Dora, that present is following us."
That's weird. I don't think that's just a present, Boots.
What do you think it is?
Swiper.
Really? Do you think this is Swiper?
What do you think? It has a tail on it.
Like, are you stupid?
Usually expecting that to be anything else.
Like, oh my god. Like, I know this is Boots, like, come on, like, it's literally your fault it's literally all your fault that Swiper swiped a wand.
You did this to yourself.
Yeah, you are so stupid. Wait, you did this to yourself? Pause.
Dora, we've got to find the wishing wand.
Dora, we gotta find the wishing wand. Shut up.
How about you find it?
How about you find it? So we had to find the wishing wand, and then this is like, we found the wishing wand. Shut up. Like, after that, you have reached your limit on talk. Shut the crap up. And then Dora and Boots get to this forest thingy, and then it starts raining, and
But of course, it cannot rain. That's conflict. That's conflict. That's conflict. Yeah, that's gonna ruin the whole sunshine and rainbows happiness aesthetic.
and it's a unicorn forest. I love unicorns, but I hate this episode. And then Boots has the most awkward line delivery in the whole show.
What are we going to do, Dora? We've got to give the little unicorn her wish.
What are we going to do, Dora? We gotta give the little unicorn her wish.
Like, why did he have to take this pause when he says it as her wish? Like, you could say, like, we gotta give the little unicorn her wish. Not, we gotta give the little unicorn her wish. Like, and the fact that the dialogue is spoken more slowly too than it is in the past 4 seasons, like.
Yeah, that's something that Sandman pointed out in one of his live streams, that the characters talk a lot slower.
Yeah.
I get people age and replacing voice actors can be okay at some points, but why do you have to make the characters talk so slowly? The viewers understood them perfectly from the earlier episodes. I don't know why they have to talk them that slow.
So I'm pretty sure he thinks seasons 6 to 8 are worse than season 5.
Yeah, out of all these, I think season 5 is my favorite season out of the second half of the show. Being brutally honest.
Season 6 was better.
Oh, this bouncy house sure is bouncy.
Fair enough, though. My defense is that season 5 feels the most like the previous seasons.
It's probably because it's the last season to keep the original We Did song.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Sandman just kept flip-flopping his opinion on season 5. Okay, back to the episode. So Dora and Bruce take the #1 diss track on the rain, which is Rain, Rain, Go Away. And then the unicorns come, and did I mention that Boots says ooh, 3 times in this episode?
1, 2, 3.
3 monkey noises. That's 3 too many. 1 is too many. And then they get to this dinosaur cave, and when I watched this episode, I felt like making a Barney the Dinosaur joke. But the truth is, I don't really care about Barney the Dinosaur that much. And I'm pretty sure...
It's alright, but it's alright, it's just not my thing.
Yeah, it is pretty juicy and saccharine, but not the worst.
But the anti-Barney humor is a whole nother story. We can save that for another time.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Barney than DTE.
I'm probably going to get flamed for saying that.
I think Phantom Shire did a better review on this episode, because like, this episode pretty much takes the 2 main negative adjectives you can use to describe the show, boring and annoying, and combines them into one episode. And it's like, it's just insufferable.
One train wreck.
Especially with the fact that, oh, a train wreck, because they have a train! I literally forgot about that aspect. Okay, so the train cars are jumbled up, and Dora thinks they're playing a math party game, and then Boots is like, ew, I love math party games. What the heck is a math party game?
A number-related game you play at a party?
Like, why would you put math and party in the same sentence?
Yeah, no one wants to go to a party filled with... No one wants to go to a math-themed party.
No one wants to play a math party game unless it's with Team Umizoomi, because they're the goats. And Dora is the opposite goat. What is the opposite of goat?
The opposite. I'm searching it up. The opposite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. You're not sure. Well, I'm not sure what the opposite code is.
Yeah. And Phantom Shire counted the awkward pauses of the episode. It was 39 pauses.
39 too many.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, this episode was made for little embryos and literally no one else. Like, at least the other season 5 episodes that I personally didn't like the most, at least they had something to them.
Yeah, this one plays it way too safe.
Birthday Whistle has nothing. It is worthless, bro.
It plays it far too safe for me.
Easily at the bottom. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but some of my absolute least favorite season 5 episodes are coming from the latter half of this season.
Guess how much it derailed.
Yeah. Yeah. Season 5 is actively getting worse as it goes on. Okay, next up is...
Bro, how many bananas do you have?
Ah, you're persistent. I respect that.
Bro!
There's plenty more where that came from, kid.
How many bananas do you have? I love wishes!
Oh boy, Boots is banana wish, people.
This one's an iconic one. Though probably not for the best reason.
And I made a YTWNC episode about this, so you can go watch that, but I will give you the short version for those who are here for the ranking. So basically, Dora and Boots are at this amusement park, and there's this wishing machine, and Boots makes a wish on the wishing machine, and it's like,
I wish that when I say bananas, I get bananas!
And he regrets it.
That would be like a Doorman style monkey wishes for bananas every time he says bananas, instantly regrets it. And it's like, you literally made a wish that every time you say bananas, you get bananas. Like, how are you going to switch up that quickly? Like, are you high? And then Dora randomly knows where they can find our wishing machines in the workshop.
For all I know, I guess she went to the workshop and saw that wishing machine before.
Yeah.
Off screen.
Or if you want to take the insane route, she was stalking! Anyways,
Or the stalker.
Anyways,
Girl thinks she's Marinette.
Doranet Dupan Chang. Well, at least Dora doesn't have a love interest.
And she probably won't get one.
And they basically just like leave the bananas there. Like, are y'all littering?
Put those bananas in your damn backpack.
Like, y'all could literally feed those bananas to a family, but no, y'all decided to litter. All because you have to get to a wish machine. All because Boots made some stupid wish.
Yeah, a bunch of little kids are just gonna come and take the bananas. They aren't even washed, mind you.
Yeah.
They're dirty.
Oh! And also imagine just being an NPC and you're in this amusement park trying to enjoy your day, but you see that tomfoolery.
Officer, right here is those two.
I bet someone would record it and upload it on TikTok.
Boots, you're going to have to try not to say bananas until you make a new wish. I'll try, but you can still say it. We can sing my special banana song!
That was probably the worst part of the episode.
Especially when it's just an instrumental.
Like,
or literally just any other language of the song.
Like, oh my god, the banana song, bro. The instrumental is catchy, but like Boots isn't even singing. He's just like screaming random nonsense. Like, what's yellow really sweet? Bananas! What do you have to feel to eat? Bananas! Like, you speak like an alien, bro. What's a yummy fruity treat? Bananas!
Yeah,
what can make you slip on your feet? Bananas!
Yeah, you're not gonna take over the world. Oops. You can't.
Like, the banana song is the reason aliens don't come and visit us. It's the type of song you play at a party when you want everyone to leave. I think I'll set this song as my alarm so I can wake up before it. You know what? Speaking of alarms, the banana song should be used as a fire alarm so the students can run out of the building quicker.
Yeah. POV is someone. POB is someone set the school on fire. Someone set the bananas on fire.
Like, imagine you're just in school and then
And then the little 5-year-old monkey starts singing.
Like,
or 2.5-year-old monkey.
You might as well be running like Sonic. Anyways, so the grumpy old troll is wants them to solve a riddle, and it's based on bananas. And then the pirate pigs are on a banana boat, and this is the better banana song of the two, because I don't have to hear Booz's voice. And do you want to know what my favorite part of the episode was? My favorite part of the episode is when Dora and Booz got to the turtles, and then and Booz is like,
"Look, Dora, cute little turtles. Hello, little turtles. Whoa!"
I guess the turtles are not like him.
The turtles hate Boots as much as I do. I love Boots slander. And then this one girl, Camila, was that her name? She comes and like the turtles seem to like some foods, including bananas, and Dora's like,
"Oh, look, Boots, they like your favorite food. What's Boots' favorite food?"
"Are you serious?"
Isn't it obvious? Oh my god, I thought it was strawberries. I thought it was blueberries. I thought it was apples.
Did you just say blueberries?
Yeah, that's probably
No, blueberries. No, blueberries.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if someone said that. I wouldn't be surprised if someone said that instead of bananas.
What's Boo's favorite food? Blueberries. And then Booz gets super duper hyper about seeing the turtles for some reason.
Right, bananas! Ooh, I can get them for the turtles!
And
What if this turtles eat you? Then would you? What if they eat you? You're gonna be super excited then.
Oh, but imagine the turtles standing there. Also, I'm going to have you take a guess how many times Boots says ooh ooh ah ah in this episode.
Siete.
Siete?
Yes.
Correcto! 7 times! Are you kidding me? And it doesn't help when we get to the vines and like there's a bunch of banana peels on the floor.
Yeah, now we got 2 monkeys.
And then Dora forces the audience to say ooh ooh ah ah.
Now say
She's trying to create a 3rd monkey.
Like, do I look like a monkey to you? Wait, is this show racist? I am black. Like, do I look like Boots to you? Be honest with me. And if we were counting the times Dora said ooh ah ah, that would be 11 ooh ah ahs in the episode. 7-11.
Yeah, 7-11. Boots would probably try to find a banana flavored slushie there. Hell, I'm pretty sure 7-Eleven sells bananas, actually.
Yeah, if there was a banana flavored Slurpee, Boots would definitely buy it. Or a blueberry flavored Slurpee. Oh, they have blue raspberry. That counts, right?
Yeah,
okay. Anyways, yeah, the episode was just like really annoying. I put it above Birthday Whistle, but below everything else. How would you rank it?
It's an iconic episode, but it's also very goofy and it's very goofy, silly. I would rank it higher, but still, it's something else.
Speaking of something else, we have now reached the specials. Yippee!
Don't do that! Even the golden for the snow oval!
Oh boy. If you thought Boots was high in Boots' Banana Witch, just wait till you see what he does in Dora Saves the Snow Princess. Okay, so basically the friend group is reading a story about a snow princess and a witch and stuff, and the witch is really stupid, so the girl who ends up being the snow princess just blocks the dove out of the cage with absolutely no issues and nothing bad happens, and the cage is not even locked. And also, there's this song about the snow boards or whatever. I didn't really mind it too much, and then like Also, how does the snow fairy confuse Dora with the snow princess? I don't get how, like, this episode was genuinely trying to brainwash people into thinking that Dora and the snow princess look alike. Like, only things I see are the skin and the hair color.
Hair color, because Sabrina doesn't have a football hat. And she has green eyes. Unlike Dora.
Like, you seriously think that the witch just put Sabrina in a forest and gave her NPC clothing and chopped off her hair? Are you blind?
No. He's just blind. She can clearly, she can just change, we can clearly just change her clothes and then have her hair, totally.
Wasn't there like a Twitter post where someone confused?
It was like, so when the fuck did Dora turn 6 and grow long ass hair? That's what the post said.
Oh my god.
So when the fuck did Dora turn 6 and grow long ass hair?
But that ain't nearly as insane as what happens while they are in the book. Like, so there's this random sled in the middle of the snow forest. I guess Santa left that there. And then literally everyone is wearing pants except for Benny for some reason. He just decided to moon everyone. I'm like, don't nobody want to see that. And then Swiper comes to swipe the snow fairy. And then after they stop him, Boots just gets really hyper again. And like, bro, you stop Swiper in almost every episode. It cannot be this exciting at this point.
Yay!
Ooh ooh ah ah. Ooh ooh ah ah. Boots. Boots. Ooh ooh ah ah. He got so excited that the sled just started sliding with him. So now he's about to fall to his death.
And he didn't seem with the hit. His reaction was pretty small.
That had to be the fakest scream of all time.
Yeah. Plot twist, he didn't care that much.
Yeah, I believe that. Especially with the crap that happens later on. And then Issa, Dora, and the Snow Fairy are worried, but Benny just does not care.
Boots! 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 The sleigh!
And he prioritizes the sleigh over his friend.
And it's pretty crazy how the sled has a smile on his face while laying Boots to his literal death.
Another plot twist, the sled did it on purpose.
Yeah. And then after that whole sled thing, they find a pirate ship, and then like the witch, being stupid again, summons a sea snake. One sea snake versus 10 people.
She's got a pea-sized brain and pea-sized eyes.
Pea-sized eyes. That snake doesn't even look remotely scary. It looks sweet. So now we have to sing some stupid pirate song about scaring away the sea snake because it's chicken of the sea. And then after that, oh, did I mention that they sing Gotta Travel, which is literally the Walmart version of the travel song?
They're trying to be different.
Again. And then Boots gets to another near-death situation. This time he falls on an ice floe somehow.
Either because he was just too clumsy or because cartoon logic.
I believe in both. And then Dora has to rescue him, so Issa, Benny, and Tico were just useless at this point. And like after that, the Snow Fairy was worried, and he hugs Boots, and then like they make it to the snow hills, and then we get my favorite and least favorite part of the episode. Guess what it is? Guess what it is?
Boots being a cornball.
Yep.
Look, Dora, I'm the king of the snow hill.
Shut up! Shut up!
Like, I cannot stress enough. Like, who the crap stands on the snow hill and then screams, "I'm the king of the snow hill," and then sees to jump on it like a dang trampoline? Like, it is a snow hill.
He's gonna fall into the snow.
Yeah, how is the snow hill that stable? And the fact that he's just staring at our souls while he does it too. Look at me! Shut up.
He's trying to make a show out of that.
Just like with that whole I Love the Three Little Pigs thing. And then the witch grows brain cells, and she decides to turn the snow hill into a polar bear. And just imagine, like, Dora and Snow Fairy were just standing like NPCs during that whole bullcrap. And Boost could have still been doing his monkey noises and just laughing like Woody Woodpecker. Like, what was going on in their heads?
They don't take polar bears that seriously here.
And then we get the stupidest crap ever.
No! What did the witch turn the snow hill into? A polar bear! Is he angry or happy?
What?
Why do you care? Why do you care? The polar bear, get the hell off it. Like generally, if the polar bear was just making a happy face to trick him, yeah, he would be screwed.
Yeah, and
he can't tell the difference. He probably would not be able to tell.
This isn't even the first time he encountered a polar bear. Like, because of that Dora and Diego to the rescue episode where they have to rescue Boots, and like Boots is scared to death of the polar bear, but then it turns out that the polar bear is really friendly and was just trying to get his kite. But that reaction that season 4 Boots had was more believable than what the crap season 5 Boots was doing.
Another plot twist. After he encountered polar bear season 4, he just assumed that all polar bears were friendly. After that,
season 5 Boots is a whole different breed of high. And the crazy thing is, season 6 Boots is also high, but not nearly to the extent of this little rapscallion. Even season 1 Boots was less high. And he had a whole meltdown over blueberries. Like, I'm pretty sure in season 5, someone replaced his very small brain with Banana Much. Also, the polar bear was my favorite character in the whole special. And then, like, Dora and Boots get on some girl's sled with her snow dogs, and like they're in a cave, and then like they head to the castle, but Snow Fairy is getting smaller, but he still has to open the gates to the bridge, so they're pretty much like endangering a snowflake. From now on, Benny, you're wearing from now on, Betty, you're wearing pants. And so Dora meets the Snow Princess, and
suddenly Sabrina can smile again.
And Dora suggests that that she dresses up as the Snow Princess, but then she's hesitant that the power won't work on her since she's not a princess. And then Snow Fairy is like, the power didn't work because Sabrina was a princess. It's because she's brave and kind and helps friends. The only friend that Dora really had to help out during this whole rescue was Boots because he's stupid. And then the Snow Princess clothes get passed on to Dora, and the witch somehow doesn't notice that it's Dora. Like, a normal person would assume that was Sabrina's little sister or something.
Maybe if there was like some magic hairbrush that she could use or something, that maybe it could have been a little bit more convincing.
And then there's this little monologue.
Espera, pero the spell! You're not the Snow Princess!
No! My name is Dora!
Yeah, we get it. You're the main character.
More main character syndrome.
And then, like, there's more snow again, and then, like, Dora and Boost get medals. I don't know why Boost got a medal. He was just useless. And then the episode ends. And the crazy thing about this is that every time Dora asks what was your favorite part of the trip, she'll say, I like that too. So if I said my favorite part of the trip was when the polar bear was angry at Boots and he tried to eat him, Dora would say, I like that too.
You like all parts of the trip, Dora. Yeah, so Dora Season 10 Princess is actually the lowest of the season's 5 specials in my ranking, but it's still, to me, it's still a pretty good special. Even if it's kind of insane.
It's like the I would rank it at number 2 out of the 4 season 5 specials. It's going below Jack in the Box and above Banana Witch. What did she put into private chat? Another thing is that my theory is that Dora Says the Snow Princess was produced way much earlier than the 17th episode of season 5, like the third produced episode, and I have a lot of reasons behind it. The way the characters look at their voices, the fact that the episode is paired with the first 2 produced episodes of the season on DVD, the fact that Nickelodeon had access to the episode as early as July 2008, the fact that the byline from Unicorn Flowers and Betty's Big Race appeared at the Nickelodeon logo. Wow, that is a lot of reasoning.
I mean, being a bit of a nerd about that.
Dora nerd.
You can sort of say that.
That king!
Okay, Crystal Kingdom now. High on Crystal's Kingdom. Okay, so Dora and Boots read a story about Crystal Kingdom. Hey, that's the name of the episode. And there's this opening song, and it's kind of catchy, but I kind of forgot the lyrics. So basically, the yellow crystal lights the sun, and the blue the sky and ocean. The green lights the trees, and the red makes a rainbow. Something like that, and everyone was like happy dappy, but there was this king who's like really greedy, and I'm just going to say this: the Green King might be worse than the Wish from Dora Says the Snow Princess. I mean, like, they're both stupid, but at least the Wish's voice was listenable. Like, all the king ever does is go, "Oh, mine, mine, mine." Like, shut up. You are not the villain.
Mine, mine, mine.
You are not the villain from Pocahontas, bro.
No, mine.
No one will ever find them. The crystals will always be mine, mine, mine.
You sound like a bratty toddler.
Plot if he was a braggy toddler.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the king just bribes his parents so he could become king.
One day, he decided that he wanted the magic crystals for himself.
But then season 5 Boots is being season 5 Boots, and he's like,
"But Dora, the crystals are for everyone to share. That's not fair." "I know, Boots, but the king was so greedy, he didn't care." That king!
Like, take a shot every time Boots says that king. Like, it's only 4 times, but it somehow feels like 100. Yeah, like, before the Snow Princess video that you uploaded had the comments turned off, I pretty much wrote a review when I was like a few minutes into it.
Already beating with Wizzle because A, it's season 5, and B, he won't shut the hell up.
You still remember that?
Yes.
With most of the crystals out of the story, the color started to drain from the kingdom. Oh no! The Crystal Kingdom's losing its color!
You can notice that.
Like, anyone with eyes can see that, Boots. Just because you're the audience surrogate, that doesn't mean you have to point everything out. We're not stupid. Unlike you, who's an idiot. An ignoramus.
Yeah, Boots is a goldfish.
No, I'm pretty sure even goldfish are smarter. And then there's this main girl from the Crystal Kingdom. I think her name was Allie. She's basically just an NPC. She's not as annoying as Snow Fairy, but she's an NPC. And something I noticed is that the Crystal Kingdom episode was basically just like a slog to get through. Because like every time they meet a new character, they have to sing this stupid song about singing the Crystal Kingdom with the king.
I do kind of like the song just a little bit.
And you know that one night, Kate, who's also part of the Dora and Friends series, like, why was she starting beef with a dragon? Is it because it was a dragon? Are you prejudiced towards dragons?
I won't stop until I won't tell. She has issues. I won't stop.
Pretty sure she said.
I won't stop until this fight is done.
I won't stop until this fight is done. I'm pretty sure she said that in a British accent.
Yes. Yeah. Kate there and Kate from Dora Friends, they're clearly different characters. Though, it's why I said I'm pretty sure that Kate the Knight from the special is where they got their reference from.
And every time Dora and Boots mentioned the dragon, I just kept on saying it was like an alligator with wings, I think. An alligator with wings, crocodile with wings. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like a dragon.
Alligator dragon hyper.
So that was the dragon story, and I think that's where they found the yellow crystal, I'm pretty sure. And then Dora checks the map again, and they have to go to the second story, and Boots is like,
"That's where the green crystal is, right, Dora?" "That's what Map said."
And am I ever wrong?
"No, Map."
Why did you have to say it like that? It sounded so condescending. Like, you could literally just edit out this scene and make it look like Map had a Glock and was facing Dora, and it would be more appropriate. Like, am I ever wrong? Like, we get it. You're the Map. You need to chill out. And then after Dora says no, he's not wrong, Map just like nods his head like, that's what I thought.
Man, Map's got an attitude.
Okay, I think they're in a butterfly story, and like
That doesn't sound like a butterfly, and that doesn't look like a butterfly. Is that a butterfly?
No, you idiot, that's a caterpillar.
Again, yeah, that's where butterflies come. They start as caterpillars and then they become butterflies.
Butterfly, how did you get stuck in these rocks? The greedy king put a spell on me. That king.
Dude, shut up. And then we get the stupid song again, yay! And then
we found the second crystal, something like that.
Like,
yeah.
Actually, shut up. And then they go to this magic story, magician story, I don't know. And then the magician's like that he couldn't find his rabbits, and like,
how did the bunnies get lost? They were taken from my magic hat. When I went looking for my bunnies, a spell was put on me, and I was locked out. Did the person who put a spell on you have a crystal? See, a blue crystal. Was he a king?
And then guess what happens?
That king.
Oh, I knew he did it. That's the start of the third time they sing the Crystal Kingdom song, I think.
Yeah, they sing it 4 times.
Oh my god. Like, someone take the mic away from these guys.
Yeah, there's the training order. The training order from the microphones. You don't need them.
The Crystal Kingdom song is fire, so that's why the firefighters had to put it out. The Crystal Kingdom song is magical. When I closed out the song, my life was magically made better.
Disappeared in the thin air.
Anyways, then they head back to the Crystal Kingdom, and it's now gray, I think, and then then Dora and the crew sing this share song, and yeah, I barely remember anything from this episode. I just remember how annoyed I was with this episode. Like none of these characters ever shut up. But at least Dora's Crystal Kingdom outfit was cool, I guess.
Yeah, they made a toy based with that. They made a toy based off that outfit.
Bottom 2 for me. What about you?
Yeah, despite everything, I actually ranked this below Christmas Carol Adventure. Out of the specials, Christmas Carol Adventure is number 2. And this is number 3 of the season 5 specials. Pretty cool. I think I really like the.
Okay, before the Christmas Carol Adventure segment starts, I just want to say, halfway through the segment, I got a little interruption, and after that, I just couldn't hear Leo's microphone. I tried some attempts to get the sound back on, but it just didn't work. I did have Leo put some of his thoughts on the last 2 episodes in the private chat, and I did try to edit as much as I could, so if it seems more awkward than the past 18 segments and you see 2 Nya Cuties in the stream, do not be alarmed.
Now put your hand in the air, aim for the top of the tree, and throw it back! Throw it back!
Christmas Carol. This one was insane. This episode just screams mismessaging louder than the average season 3 episode screams.
And not to mention, it screams plot holes and community errors as well.
Yeah. Continuity errors?
Yes.
Like, the whole special drills into your head that Swiper can't swipe on Christmas. Not Swiper can't swipe, period. Swiper can't swipe on Christmas.
But it's so he doesn't swipe on Christmas. All of a sudden, he's free to get presents.
Yeah, and why was Swiper even put on the nice list anyways? He's Swiper. His whole shtick is stealing random stuff from people and throw it far away when he does.
Santa just saw those brief moments where he's good and just call it a day. He's like, yep, you have the nice list now. In the episode Present for Santa, so it stated that Swiper wouldn't swipe a present for Santa, so that indicated that he had limits.
Continuity error number 1. That makes me wonder, what does his naughty list even look like? And how does Santa even get pictures of the kids?
For all I know, Santa's naughty list probably consists of kids who aren't even yet actually not naughty.
Like, Dora Santa is a stalker. Keep him away from the schools.
Yeah, you're better off just being in the North Pole. Yeah, stay in your lane.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but you're supposed to be nice all year so you can get on the nice list and get presents.
Maybe if it didn't end with Swiper be put on the nice list and they are just like still supporting that, like he still has a bit more to go before he can get on the nice list, maybe something like that. But then again, if Swiper were to fully redeem, either the show would have to end after season 5, or it would have to find someone else to replace his spot.
So Dora now helps Swiper go back in time to redo all the bad things he's done and get on the nice list, and then we get this No Swiper No song. Swiper still loves swiping. I can't imagine that. What do you mean you can't imagine that? It's in the name.
She was really hoping that he would change.
Like, I think if they wanted to do a Christmas Carol episode, then they probably should have gone with Grumpy Old Troll instead of Swiper because
Grumpy Old Troll gets Christmas spirit. That simple as that.
Yeah, and Grumpy Old Troll is like the closest thing to character development the show has.
Because in season 1, he was a lot more angry, but in season 2, onwards, he's a bit more tame.
Yeah, and it's not like Swiper's going to stop swiping after this episode. It's in the name. And also, yeah, why is there a pig and a seal in the middle of the rainforest?
The seal was kidnapped.
Oh god. Why is there so much kidnapping in season 5? First the kidnapper Rainbow from Unicorn Flowers, and then the seal is kidnapped in Christmas Carol Adventure. This season is messed up.
What do you think?
And so they go back to the past, and there are 5 freaking babies in the middle of the freaking rainforest with no adults around. That's Isa when she was a baby, and Tico too. What baby is this? Are you serious, Dora? That is your literal best friend. And you're asking me what baby is this like you don't know.
But yeah, they're completely different people.
And then she asks what baby is this again, and it's Benny, and what baby is this again, and it's Swiper. Like, you should know this stuff. Like, you are literally going on an adventure with Swiper. Also, continuity error number 2, actually a plot hole this time. So the DTE friend group actually has different ages. So according to the DTE wiki, Swiper is 10 and
yeah, because of that, whose birthday is it episode?
And Dora is 7 to 8 years old. Benny and Isa are 6, and Boots and Tico are 5. So when Swiper was a baby, the others wouldn't even be born yet.
Yeah, and plus, I rolled them. I feel like the only one sort of actually been there is Tico, because they stated in Dora's first trip that he already knew her and already knew him. I meant.
Yeah.
And the episode didn't state that he knew Isa Ben or Swiper yet. Up until that. So.
Also, all of the babies are ugly, and the only semi-cute babies here are Baby Swiper and Baby Boots. Yeah, I said it.
Baby Baboots.
Baby Botas. And then we get this whole wiggle, jiggle, and sneeze song, which is literally just a wiggle, giggle, all around song from Swiper the Explorer. They honestly could have just went with that. And then we go to the other timeline where the gang are little kids now, and continuity error number 2 or 3.
That just screams plot hole.
Did the writer seriously forget to watch Dora's first trip? If you watch Dora's first trip, then you know that Boots and Tico were already friends, and then Dora met Boots, and then they met Benny, and then they met Isa. And right after Dora met Boots, Dora met Swiper. How does this even work? Is this episode even canon to the actual show? All I can say is that if Eric Weiner didn't leave the show, these plotlines have a lesser chance.
Plot holes, I meant.
Plot holes have a lesser chance of happening.
Because Eric Weiner did also write Dora's first trip.
And he's one of the 3 main creators of the show. The other 2 being Chris Gifford and Valerie Lodge.
What's enough that Chris did write the episode.
Yeah, also, Chris Gifford voices the Big Red Chicken. Also,
So I guess so. Either they forgot or they just threw the events of that episode away.
okay. Also, are we just not going to mention how baby Boots and toddler Boots are wearing clothes, but regular Boots just wears nothing but boots?
I guess one random day he decided he wasn't gonna wear clothes anymore.
And then when he gets older, he's wearing clothes again.
I guess he grew out of that.
And then
technically not. You'll see why in a moment.
now they're in the future, and like Swiper is an old ass man, while the rest of the friends are just teenagers and preteens.
Yeah. Let's just say that Dora Into the City just does not care about this thing whatsoever. They don't care. They threw it away. They threw it away. They disregarded it. They just don't care.
Like, how does Swiper go from being a kid to an old man? Like what even is Fox years, bro? Okay, so in the future, Swipers just won't stop swiping no matter what, and like
So
that's why they stopped having the Christmas parties.
and why swiping doesn't work anymore too.
Well, actually, Swiper No Swiping never actually works. It's just that that old swipers no longer appeal to the Ussies. Okay, so in the future, Boots and Isa are wearing clothes again, but they still Benny still doesn't wear pants, and Pico is just wearing nothing but a vest. Also, during the Christmas party, Benny is the only guy who's wearing pants. And like, how does the nihilist mess you up so badly that you become a literal hoarder of presents?
He gave up. He's just over it, actually.
So technically, there is a timeline where Dora doesn't help Swiper at all get on the nice list. Okay, and we also get then the episode decides to be environmental with that whole Regorge song. Pick it up. Basically, the map is a grandpa in the future, and so are the Fiesta Trio.
Well, technically, Map is already adult, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I don't adult.
Unlike Swiper, who is a literal child, like.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the Fiesta Trio were also children, or at least minors too.
So basically, Swiper grows up to become a predator. Stay on the nice list, children, and don't swipe during Christmas. So then, Dora and Swiper go back to the present, and then the grumpy old troll wasn't invited, but he still shows up to the Christmas party. What? But then Swiper still doesn't get the Christmas star. So basically, Santa just rage bait him. So after that buffoonery, Dora's like, we want to share our presents because we care about you. And it's like, since when? Like, the only people in the friend group that I think even remotely care about Swiper are Dora and Boots, because they're the ones who help him out when he decides that he'll be on the good side on their adventures.
Why do Dora and Fred care about Swiper? He's a person that Swiper thinks. That's a Coco Party TV's video.
Yeah, I like Party TV.
Me too.
That's where I basically got noticed the messaging from. And then Swiper decides to share his give his funny bunny toy to Dora.
So Dora's like, no, I'm not taking it. But he did say I'm just sharing it.
Yeah. But then Swiper somehow gets the Christmas star, and then Swiper gets presents at the end, and
all a bunch of presents.
How much presents do you have?
The whole workshop of presents.
Okay, I think we're done with this episode. If there's one good thing about this episode, it's the Noche Buena song. That's pretty catchy.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I will give this special credit for trying to do something new. In terms of the special, they're putting at number 2. In terms of the specials.
In my ranking, it would go second to last place on the season 5 specials.
Click it MJs and repeat after me.
There's no place like home.
Next up is Big Birthday Adventure. Let's get to it because the episode's not that bad, to be honest. So basically, It's the 10th anniversary special, and Dora just had to get back home because Dora is turning 8 years old and it's her birthday party.
Yeah. Again, the episode starts off back of the.
And this episode is basically just like the Walmart version of Wizard of Oz. Because, like, really think about it. There's flying monkeys and there's a scarecrow and
a witch.
And the main girl wants to get back home. You see the similarities, right?
Yes. Yeah, Dora just doesn't have magic.
This even has a reference where, like, a reference to where he quotes the "We're off to see the wizard" song. We're off to see the wishing whistle. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Dora just doesn't got magic shoes that she can't take off. This episode was basically just like pretty wholesome the whole way through. But I will say this. This episode was the episode where I realized that Map was basically my least favorite character in the entire show. Like, it wasn't Dora, it wasn't even Boots, it was the Map. This, all this annoying mother ever does is say he's the Map about 1,000 times and speak in this annoyingly high-pitched voice to the point where you think he's being sarcastic the whole way through.
Well, I know how to get to the purple planet!
And then he eats the camera at the end of every segment.
Fun fact, in the Europe adaptation to the Dora City of Lost Toy Stage show, he had a different voice. There.
Like, obviously the close seconds to my least favorites would be Dora and Boots, but at least with Boots, he has moments where he can be kind of funny sometimes, even most of the time. It's ironic. And like, he does have Boots to rescue from season 4, and like, he has a bit more personality than Dora, which is probably because he's high.
But he's still Boots.
And as for Dora, she's not as high as Boots, and at least she's a better role model than other protagonists from bad kiddie shows like Caillou or Peppa Pig. And at least she's not Map. The only thing Map even has is that his instrumental to his song is kind of catchy, but that song gets old real fast. In terms of how I'd rank the DTE quartet, it would be Backpack, then Boots, then Dora, then the Map. Okay, that is enough Map ranting. Let's get back to the episode. Okay, so Dora and Boots are at this lake, right? And there's this giant snake, which somehow looks worse than the one from Snow Princess. And while they're in this bubble, right, they're pretty much just stalling the whole time. Like, are you trying to die? And then Dora remembers the whole sticky tape situation, and they can literally just like get it to survive with the sticky tape and get to the end of the river. And then we get this whole travel song about remembering friends, and it pretty much just drags, but it's not really too annoying. Oh, there's this my favorite part of the episode was the snapping flowers. Like, that part where one of the snapping flowers just snap Boots' tail, and he's like, ouch! Oh, it's got my tail! It's got my tail! I busted out laughing, genuinely. Like, if you pause the episode at the worst time. And the animation during that whole thing, too. Like, this might be the one season 5 Boots moment that's funnier than I Love the Three Little Pigs oink oink oink. That is just fact. And then they get to the dancing trees and they have to do the conga. And then they have to ride on this unicorn, and Dora needs her friends to wish her back home to the rainforest. And like yeah, that's pretty much it. The episode was like the most surprising out of all the DTE episodes, because like I knew that this special wasn't going to be as bad as Snow Princess or the Crystal Kingdom, but I didn't really consider that special bad at all. It wasn't all that annoying, and if I'm really being honest, We're Going Home song is kind of a bop. It might be more of a bop than Boing Boing. And that villain character, La Bruja, is barely in the movie, so that makes her like a billion times better than the witch and the king. And also those monkey sidekicks are pretty funny as well. They have good line delivery.
Hey, boss, can we go dancing? Can we please?
Oh, yeah. I love a little mambo, a little salsa, and cha-cha-cha, merengue, conga.
Tango!
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not that bad. Like, if we're going by seriously, objectively, Big Birthday Adventure should be higher than Three Little Pigs, but like, I love Three Little Pigs way too much to put it below anything, so Big Birthday Adventure is going at the top 2. Now it is time for the grand finale. We're going from best to worst of the DTE Season 5 episodes. Three Little Pigs, Big Birthday Adventure, Easter's Unicorn Flowers, Three Kings Day, Benny's Big Race, Bouncy Boots, Backpack Parade, First Day of School, Bart to Play Shart, Mayan Adventure, Pirate Treasure Hut, Benny's Treasure, Big Red Chicken's Magic Show, Super Baby's Dream Adventure, Dora's Jack in the Box, Dora's Face of Snow Princess, Boost's Banana Wish, Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure, Crystal Kingdom, and Dora House the Birthday Whistle. There, that's the ranking. Anyways, it was fun chatting with you, Leo. I hope you have a great day. Anyways, bye.
Bye-bye. I gotta go.
Goodness gracious. I can't believe this video took more than a month to make. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little review video. If you've seen at least one of the episodes mentioned, then what did you think of them? Let me know down in the comments. I'm Nya Cutie. Peace out.